Hola, this is going to take you through the Instructional Cycle 4 speaking test to give you an overview of the prompt and what's expected of you on this assessment. So here is the prompt that you see. It says, tu familia va a viajar a Costa Rica para las vacaciones de verano. Describe lo que harán en Costa Rica. Describe lo que querrían hacer en Costa Rica. Contesta estas preguntas en tu respuesta. Estas preguntas incluye otros detalles. Usa el vocabulario y gramática de esta unidad. So here you have 5 questions. ¿Qué harás en Costa Rica? ¿Qué harán los miembros de tu familia? ¿Qué pondrás en la maleta que necesitarás? ¿Qué querrías hacer durante las vacaciones? ¿Y qué les gustaría hacer a los miembros de tu familia? So looking through this prompt, you can answer this first part of your planning guide. How long should it be? 4 a 6 oraciones. There are 5 questions, so that makes it really easy to do 4 to 6 sentences. What tense should you use? El futuro y el condicional. And what vocabulary will you need? Things related to travel, stuff that you can put in your suitcase, activities, that sort of vocabulary. So your questions here are, what will you do in Costa Rica? What will your family members do? What will you put in your suitcase, and what will you need? What would you like to do on vacation? And what would your family members like to do on vacation? So here is that topic again. Step 2 of the planning guide is asking you to collect vocabulary. So you might want activities and verbs or other nouns, things that you can put in your suitcase, words like that. So looking through your vocab list to find those words. You might look at last semester's vocab list about pastimes. You might look at this semester's vacation vocabulary list in order to find words that you could use related to this. Those are both good lists, especially that vacation vocabulary, because it has activities that you can do on vacation and things that you would need on vacation, so nouns and verbs. That's a really good list to look at, and it's current. So here are your questions. Step 3 is going to tell you to change the highlighted portions to be in the yo form, and then replace the underlined portions with your answer. So in these questions we have, what will you do in Costa Rica? So instead of what will you do, you might say, I will swim. So you would use the verb nadar in the future tense. Same thing with this question. What will your family members do? Maybe they're going to snorkel, so you'd use the verb bucear in the future tense and agree with all of that. What will you put in your suitcase, and what will you need? Instead of que, you would put those nouns that you would need or put in your suitcase. What would you like to do? So replacing que hacer with the activity you would like to do. And what do your family members like? Replacing que with the thing that they like. So then you'll put it all together and send your rough draft to me to get feedback. Use only current and previously learned vocabulary and grammar, and not using dictionaries or translators to help you. If you need to know how to say a word, you can definitely ask me, and I will either help you or guide you to the right place to find that information. And like I said, sending me that rough draft so I can help you make it perfect before you submit. I'll happily check it over as many times as needed to make it perfect so you can earn a 100. If you need help recording your submission, getting an audio file that's something that I can play, you can definitely email me about that as well. You can also call my voicemail at 404-334-4790, and my extension is 2179. That is straight to voicemail. It'll send me an email with a recording. Just be sure to include your name and what assignment this is, so that way I know. But if you start talking, I should be able to tell what it is, but definitely include your name, first and last name, so that way I know who you are. Student ID, if you don't know your first or last name, is fine as well. If you have any questions, give me an email, and I'll be happy to answer them. Gracias.